Yo, yo, yo. It's your boy, Mikey Maestro. Hey, Ann, how you doing, sweetie? You good? Yeah, I'm good. Tired, but I'm all right. Did a good bit of work today, yesterday. I'll be working again tomorrow. What am I reading? Stupid Facebook posts that people put up. Just reading bullshit on here. That's all. Nothing exciting, to be honest. Just looking at stupid people as usual. Fake news. It's um, it's a lot of bullshit on here. It's actually pretty hilarious. Pretty hilarious. Hey, Justin, how you doing? The Great Diamond is behind me. She's been panting all day because it was kind of humid here today, so I turned on my AC for her. I was actually okay. I don't feel hot or humid, but she was like panting. So now she's fine. I had to put the AC on for her. It's kind of humid today. It's kind of like I don't know. Me, I'm fine. I just put a fan on and I'm good. I'm usually hot, but not. No, I'm not really hot. But she is. My nephew said he's hot too. I was like, not me. I said I'm actually pretty good. I feel good. I'm not really. I just put the AC on. I'm probably gonna turn it off when I go to sleep. Probably too damn cold. Let me see what the temperature is. Oh, no wonder. It's 67 degrees, but it's 98 humidity. That's why. 98 humidity. No wonder. But it doesn't feel. I could feel the humidity, but it's not like that bad. To me, it is. I'm good. But I turned it on. You're good. Good to hear. Yeah, and just reading bullshit and fake news as usual. Like Donald Trump always says, fake news. Oh, fake news. I agree with him. A lot of it's all fake fucking news, all bullshit. A lot of bullshit every day. I never seen so much bullshit on social media like I've seen this year. This year definitely takes the cake of the most bullshit I've ever seen on social media. You can't trust anything you see, hear. It's like you'll never really know until it actually comes true or you got evidence. So many people like say so many dumb things, and it's like now you got AI shit, so it can trick you if you're dumb. You know, if you're dumb, it'll trick you. Like somebody did this AI thing between like two coaches, and I'm like, you can't see on the bottom it says AI shit. Like people are dumb. And they're like, oh my god, I hope this isn't true. I'm like, you're a bird brain. You can't see on the bottom it even warns you. Says this is just an AI video just to make fun of shit. Like duh. Definitely has, Jocelyn. It's been definitely one hell of a year. And It's going out with a bang. That's for sure. It's always some bullshit. It's always some like crazy shit happening. It's pretty it's been one of those years that, I won't forget it, that's for sure. I'll never forget 2024. A lot of bullshit, a lot of things happening. It was probably the year where this year was probably a year where I actually am proud of myself for containing myself against others. I'm glad that I contained myself, because there's some days where honestly I wanted to lose my shit and just like go off and just beat the shit out of someone. But and then I said, Mark, you did a great job, buddy. You fucking Yeah, I don't think anyone will either. But I learned to contain my emotions and my thoughts and my feelings, and I just let spirit, show me the right way and agree with it and feel it. My 15-year-old nephew told me in the car today on our way home from school, he said, I've been getting so many like he gets like downloads and shit too. He kind of feels like he has abilities, but not like he just sees shit and he feels things, and like he gets intuitive like things, where he says it was weird because the last few days it's like things happen and he already knows it's gonna happen, or like he has a feeling it's gonna happen, but he's not trusting his intuition. And I told him, I said, if you feel like you're supposed to do it, do it. Don't even doubt it. Because when you doubt it and you don't do it, spirit will give up. They'll be like, yeah, this fucking idiot don't know what the hell they want. So we just leave them alone. We'll give them something here and there when they're, not bipolar. So I try and tell her, like, I'll try and tell him, I mean, hey, Maria, how you doing, sweetie? So I try and tell him, I tell everybody, like, when you get those feelings, like you're supposed to do something and you're getting that nudge and you're getting that feeling, do it. Don't hold back, because that's why you're getting those feelings, because they want you to know, like they want you to know. Yeah, Justin, sometimes you have to, and some people are like, no way, I'm not gonna bite my tongue and tell this person, yeah. But then you're gonna give away your energy to somebody who's dumb, stupid, or ignorant. And then you're like, you look like an idiot for like arguing with somebody who's brainless, or somebody you're never gonna get a win over an argument. They're gonna have to get humble, and then you just sit back and say, there you go, karma, you fucker, you know? But the thing is like, you just have to believe. And if you keep believing, the more you believe, the more you'll receive things, and you'll be surprised like how your life changes just by your belief and your like feelings and your thoughts, and then you just keep going and going and going. You'll be like, oh fuck, this is how easy this shit was all this time. That's what I say to myself now, because I'm like, fuck, this is so easy. I was fighting it the whole time. And now when I stopped fighting and gave all my feelings a try and gave all my intuitive thoughts the go ahead, then life gets better. But it's so hard because you don't want to make the wrong choice or the mistake or things like that. But go for it. And even if it is a mistake, you know better next time. I already told you that. I'm an alien. Can't you tell? I feel like I am a fucking alien compared to some human beings on this earth. They're dumb as shit. Oh, it's just a way. It's just a thing. Yeah, exactly. That's all you gotta do. You don't have to. Like it's not a good thing to do to give your energy to somebody who's never gonna learn. And then when that person that you argue with or you fight with, when they see you give up on them or you just don't pay them no mind, they're gonna pay you no mind either. They're just gonna be like, yeah, I can't get them, so I'm just gonna leave it alone. That's what happened with my brother-in-law. He's like, he's fighting less and less to get to me because he knows I don't give a shit. You gotta let people know, like, your silence and you're like oblivious to their ignorance feelings, and you show people that, they'll eventually be like, you know what, we're gonna go get somebody else because this we can't deal with this. We can't get them. They don't give a fuck about us, or they've found a way to like delete us or block us out of their thoughts and minds. And that's a hard thing to do because when you get lied on or you get, you know, you get gossiped about, your first thought and reaction as a human being is to defend yourself. But if you don't care about it, then it's irrelevant. Because where's the proof of the person's lie? There is none, because liars don't have proof. But see, the thing is you have to like understand the whole concept of ignoring ignorance. Once you once you once you conquer that, you'd be surprised how life is. And spirit will be like, there you go. Finally, you're understanding. That's how I feel now. Like I finally have that understanding that if I listen to this clown's lies and I entertain him and I get mad, he wins because that's what his objective is to make me mad. Or in anybody else's case, somebody else in your life, Me, I'm just using this dickhead as my my example. So this year I passed the challenge of not going after him, not talking back to him, not entertaining him, not even thinking about going to him and slapping the shit out of him, because all of that stuff is what he wants, so I can get in trouble, or so I look guilty. Because when a person is guilty, they react, you know, or they may not be guilty, but they just want to shut that person up in a violent manner, which doesn't make no sense. If you just let them talk and talk and talk, they'll get tired. It's like a dog. When a dog barks so much, he's gonna get tired of barking. So he's just gonna go to sleep. And that's what happens with idiots like him and everybody else. Well, and that's the thing. Some people don't know when to let go and just leave well enough alone because they don't have that mentality yet. And some people will never give up trying to get a reaction. That's the sad part. Is a lot of people love a reaction. They would do anything and say anything. They would say the stupidest, most conniving things, or they would say the most craziest lies in the world to get you to react, or they'll conjure up something so nasty that will make you want to slap. But see, you can't if you paid any attention, then you're an idiot. So you become the idiot because you're actually entertaining a clown. You know, you're actually entertaining a fucking person that's lying. So if it's lies, then why entertain it? Just that don't lie all the time. People know the truth. And even if people don't, who cares? You know the truth. The only person that needs to know everything is you. And God knows the rest. Spirit knows the truth. So you should never have a conscience about what somebody says unless it's true. And even if it is, fuck 'em. Who cares what you're doing? Who gives a shit? That's my whole perception on those things. So this year, I feel like I conquered that with him and with people who don't like me, you know, or people just say dumb shit. I don't care, like whatever. Say what you want to say. I don't give a fuck what you say. It don't faze me. If you have proof of what you're saying, then show it. Let everybody know that I'm this person you claim I am. Go show the paperwork. Where's the proof? Where's the receipts? You ain't got them, but I know who does. Me. I got receipts. I got proof. That's why I don't know why people come after me for. They're so dumb. But anyway, they try to get me to react, but that's the old me. The old me will threaten you, slap the shit out of you. I mean, I'll still do it if I have to, but I don't really care to do it anymore. I'm tired. I just don't care. Say what you want. Yeah, over the head. That'll go right over your head. Fuck it. We're too old for that shit, man. We're too old to be fighting with fucking idiots. Just stay humble and live your life, and that's all that matters. Who cares what anybody says? Bruh, bye. My mentality is fuck you. That's what I say every day. If somebody starts saying anything, I'm like, wait, fuck you. Fuck yourself. Good hell. Basically. There's no nice shit about what I have to say about a person that talks shit about me. But if you do, then where's the proof? If there is none, then don't talk to me. No problem, Maria. I know you like listening to me. As long as you're getting stuff done. Absolutely, Jocelyn. Here's to new beginnings for all of us. May next year be magical. I hope so. I know so. I know it will be. That's for sure. As long as we're alive and healthy, that's all that matters. That's all I want at the end of the day, is to be alive and healthy. Everything else I'll take into my own hands. But I'm just really, I'm really focused on myself and what I have to do, what I need to do, what I want to do. That's it. Everybody else is irrelevant. My parents, my sister, my nephews, you guys, my dog. There's the only people else is irrelevant to me. I can give a flying. If you're not my friend, I don't give a fuck about you. I really don't. And I don't want no new friends anyway. I'm good with the friends I have. I don't want to fuck up the circle of decency. It's Friday the 13th, yes. And here in 23 minutes, it'll be Friday the 13th. My sister's job is going to have a big sale tomorrow. They have a big sale every Friday the 13th. The last Friday the 13th was in October. So her job is having like a 13% off of a lot of things and then 25% off of other shit. She says she has to go work super early tomorrow. So I have to take my nephew to school tomorrow morning. So I'm not going to be on here too long because I got to wake up early tomorrow. But yeah, Friday the 13th. And I'm still waiting for these people to send me my shit. So apparently, I think they do send the permit papers to your house. So I'm gonna have to probably wait till next week, most likely. It's all good though. I rather it be next week anyway because the retrograde ends on the 15th. So I don't really want to buy a brand new car before then. Then it's gonna be a lemon. During the retrograde, you're not supposed to buy like shit like that. So The 15th is Sunday. So tomorrow's Friday, so I definitely won't be buying no car no time soon until like next week. So that's good. It's actually coming at the right time when the retrogrades finish. It'll be my Christmas present to myself. Hopefully it happens before Christmas. That'd be nice. And it's so weird because 17 years ago, 17 years ago, I I bought my car in January, and I was like getting ready to get it around this month, like in December. Oh yeah, definitely, Justin. Yeah, I know, Maria. 12, 12, 24. Yep. And you know what? 12 and 12 is 24. 24 and 24 is 48. And it equals back to 12. 4 and 8 is 12. So it's 12 all around. 12, 12. And if you add it up, 1 and 2 is 3, 1 and 2 is 3, and 2 and 6, 2 and 4 is 6, 3, 3 is 6 is 12. So it all adds up to 12. Yeah. Numbers are just the way it is. Yeah. It's cool. Everything add, but 12, 1 and 2 is 3. So 3 is like, it's a good number. And next year will be a 9 year. Number 9. This year was 8. Next year is gonna be 9. Well, the only portal that I know is in my ex friend's closet. She used to bring it. She used to cross people over in her portal in her closet. That's what she used to tell people online when we did readings. This lady, she used to be on here with me. She used to be a medium. I don't know if she still is. I don't know. But she used to tell people when after I like, she used to like bullshit people so that way they'll think that she has some type of power. And that's when I try. I actually, it's like, yeah, I'm heading off of this chick. She's like, yeah, I have a portal in my closet and I cross people over. I'm like, okay, that's what you say, sweetheart. You do whatever you want. You can bullshit them, but you won't bullshit me. I always joke about it all the time because I think it was hilarious, even though she was kind of like, out there. You know what? I was talking to a friend of mine, and she was telling me that she believes in aliens and all that shit too. And but she was talking more about mermaids and stuff. And I truly believe in mermaids. And she was saying like, oh, the mermaids are like going crazy right now. And I told her, I said, I've been doing that. That's something that I've always believed in. See, aliens, the thing is the world is huge, see. So you're not, but they're not gonna like appear to just anybody. But that shit's been going around forever. And see, people are building shit that we don't even know. There's people that do so much crazy shit, you know? Yeah, all that stuff exists. Spirits exist before we do. See, I believe in all of those things because the world is huge. And yeah, look, what is it? But they're everywhere. Spirits everywhere. You'll always pick it up. You always pick up like, spirit, ghost, whatever you want to call it. All that shit's all real, man. But people just don't believe it. See, I believe in all that stuff because the world's a huge place, man. How could you not believe? And me, I live on a rock. I live on an island There's 60,000 people that you can put in a fucking stadium on a weekend. So, if I'm here, just imagine the rest of the world that's quadrupling a zillion times bigger than us. So I believe a lot of things. This guy was on TikTok and he was talking about like all these things you see in the sky, and I'm like, oh, that shit's drones and shit, man. There's so much drones and shit in the world. And if they made drones, right? If you can make a drone to do so many things, just imagine that the shit you see in the sky, it ain't no joke. There's so much things like out there. There's tons of things out there. Tons of shit. The world is a crazy place. You just see living here, I don't have to worry about those stupid fucking things because that shit's irrelevant here. People don't really give a shit about that stuff. And nobody cares about Bermuda like that. We're just a little fucking dot in the world. Nobody cares about us. We don't give a shit about anybody anyway. We just live in our own little world here. You know? So that's why I love it here, because I ain't gotta deal with all that bullshit talk. I don't care about shit like that. But I know it exists. And I've done psychic stuff and mediumship stuff about it. But if I were to tell the average person that, they think I was crazy. Well, they think I was probably on crack. But people don't believe that stuff, see. Yeah, and they tell you everything. They do a lot of things. Yeah, exactly, Justin. It's not for us to really analyze unless we want to. Everybody thinks that, a lot of people think it's bullshit. A lot of people think it's real. A lot of people don't know because they have to see to believe. And I tell people, like, if you need to see to believe, then you're gonna be lost in the world for a long time. So, but yeah, like I said, my friend was talking to me about the mermaids and stuff because they know that I like all that stuff and I believe in it. And I don't doubt a lot of things that are in this world because this world's huge. And that's why they have movies. That's why a lot of movies are made. Movies are made on based on true stories, make believe and bullshit. But a lot of movies are made because they've seen the shit that is out there. It's real life shit. How the fuck you think they create those images? It's because those things are seen. People seeing that shit. And now there's more and more ways to capture things. The phones, cameras, everything is so digital now that you can't escape from the truth. The truth is in plain sight, and now you can capture it all. And not too many people are gonna, show shit. And that's why that a lot of people like get rid of videos and get rid of, people's images of things. And that's why that's why the media and the world is trying to corrupt you with AI and like Photoshop and all that. So that way you never believe the truth. That's why they did all that shit. They do that to counteract the truth because they don't want to scare people and they don't want people to know the truth. And I don't know why, people don't, there's nothing to worry about. Like, what's so bad about the truth? Fuck, just get over it, man. Just understand that this world is huge and there's so many things we don't know. I was telling my friend that last week that the ocean still hasn't been discovered. Every creature hasn't been discovered. Look how many people have a fish tank and they go to the aquarium place that go a fish place to go get fish for their freshwater tank. Look at all those species of fish. And that's fresh water. Just imagine saltwater fish. And in Bermuda, this year they said, "Oh, the lobster, you can't catch too many lobsters. We're gonna put a limit on it because it's extinct and all that." That's bullshit. They said the lobster industry right now, they're catching so many lobsters, it's unreal. This year it's like outrageous. And I'm saying, see, like, how do you not? How are you so delusional to think that things go extinct in the water? You know how much water there is out there, you fucking idiot? And millions of people can go fishing every day. It still ain't gonna make no difference. Fish breed just like people. How the fuck you think all these people got in the world? And if you have a place like the ocean, that's why you'll never run out of food. You'll never run out of fish. It's impossible. You know how much ocean there is? A one tiny little fucking, if a 30, 40 foot boat and a cruise ship full of thousands of people is in the water, it looks like an ant. And people are like, well, no, bruh. You know how much fish there is out there? People, I'm fucking in my 40s. And how the fuck you gonna tell me every year that fish is going extinct and there's not gonna be no fish for us next year and no lobsters? And every year it's the same shit. There's no lack of nothing. If that's what you believe in, then that's true to you. And if you say that to the average person, they'll think you're on crack. And the thing is doctors, hospitals, lawyers, whatever, they people in general, they lie to you all the time. So they can tell you those things and it'll be a lie and people believe it. Or if it is true and you tell it to somebody, they're gonna think it's a lie. And if you try to convince somebody of your life and they don't believe you, then that's their problem. That's another thing, like, tell people, like, if you understand who you are, what you are, and all that, and some people don't, it's their problem. There's a lot of things that people find hard to believe, but they don't know what it's like because they're not in that position. They're a regular person. Well, the reason why they quit, first, it costs a lot of money to go down there. Two, you're not supposed to go down there anyway because it's not your fucking house. It's not your home. It belongs to fucking monsters and fish that are bigger than the shit you send down there. That's why people should never fuck with the ocean because the ocean will swallow you whole. You're in another territory. Stay the fuck out there. You ain't got gills. You can't live on the water. Get the fuck out of there. Go for a swim and leave. Don't try and explore the shit. I live in a place where there's so many places to scuba dive and snorkel. I ain't doing none of that shit. I ain't encountering myself with no fucking shark or no Whitmore or fucking eel or something like that attacking me. Hell no, I'm in there. I'm in their turf. That's like going in the hood and getting shot. That's what you're basically asking for when you go in the ocean. You might not come out alive because you never know what's down there. You might have picked the wrong day. That's why fuck that. I live next to the ocean. I've been in the ocean millions of times. I'm fishing. I've been fishing all my life. When I was young, I fished every day. I had a boat and I saw things and caught things and heard stories of shit I never seen in my life or heard. People always say shit. There's a lot of people that seeing things that don't even say nothing because people would think they're crazy. That's why when they did that mermaid documentary thing, I watched all of that shit, and I was just fascinated on how people like don't believe it. Like the ocean's huge, bro. Of course they exist. You know? It's just you'll never. You have to be at the right place at the right time to see them. And if you see them, if you got them on camera, then cool. If you don't, I see people just don't believe because there's so much mimicking and like fraud around that you're never really gonna know the truth unless you see it for yourself. You know. And I don't have to see it to believe it. I know it exists. I definitely know it exists. Even if I haven't seen it, it doesn't matter. I know it exists. I don't need proof. The ocean's huge, and ain't nobody covered every inch of it. And if you go to places where you can't reach the bottom, what does that tell you? That happens for a reason. Because things like mermaids and big ass fucking sea creatures, they go live down there so they won't be bothered, so they won't get caught. And if anything comes down there, they're gonna be like, "Yeah, you came this way. Well, guess what? I'm eating your fucking ass. Goodbye." That's why you never hear too much shit about that. You hear fucking people don't come back. I don't know what possesses people to do that. Uh, this week, in the beginning of this week, there was a submarine that came here. People are like, "What the fuck is that?" It was a big ass submarine came to Bermuda to get fuel or whatever they came to get. I guess they came to get fuel. I don't know. But it was like it was an American submarine or something, and they were like going across to like intercept anybody or trying to see if any Russian submarines were around. And that's the thing, like even submarines and shit, like that shit's dangerous. That shit breaks down, you're dead. You're fucked. You ain't going nowhere. You're gonna straight sink. I would never. I don't know what possesses people to go on one of those things. Hell no. Mark, you don't play that. Mm-mm. But the world's a fascinating place, and I don't fuck with too much things that are Mother Nature and things like that. I believe a lot of things, but no need to research. It's just like Bigfoot. People say, "Oh, that's bullshit." It's not bullshit. That fucking thing exists. You think it don't exist. Just like all those woods and those trees, that shit exists. And people have caught those fucking things. You think nobody shut that goddamn thing and seen it and all that? Of course. But they ain't gonna show you the truth. They'll show you some bullshit clips. But those things all exist, man. I truly believe that. Yeah, me too, always. I watch the Bigfoot shit too on TV. That shit, a lot of that shit's real, man. You'd be surprised. I believe in a lot of things. That's why it's talked about. The only reason things are talked about is because it's real. Someone's seen it, someone knows, somebody has evidence. But we'll never read, we as the public will never know the truth unless we do it ourselves or check ourselves. And see, creatures like that are way more powerful than human beings. That's why when you go in their turf, you're fucked. That's why when you go in those woods, yeah, you go ahead. You'll see. You'll shit yourself. Those things they want you around their house, their area. You're in their hood. Get out. Get the fuck in. Go in your bedroom and go shut your door. Don't go in the damn woods looking for no Sasquatch. You fucking crazy. Get your ass to sleep. I'm so glad we ain't got that bullshit here. I don't know. Oh no. See, here in Bermuda, we ain't gotta worry about none of those things. We don't have bears, we don't have snakes, we don't have deers, we don't have, big ass animals that will harm us. We don't have none of that bullshit here. And we've got the Kraken. We definitely got sea monsters around here somewhere. Me, I ain't gonna worry about going in the woods and shit. We have where I live, there's a shitload of woods and a shitload of like stuff. When I went there for the first time, it was eerie as fuck. And there's like a cave down here, down the bottom of the hill, and it's all closed off. You know why? Because it's an eerie type of thing. Like there's probably a shitload of spirit down there. People probably like kill people and put people in that fucking cave. You don't know what the fuck's going on down there. These fucking devilish fucks, they've been doing rituals down there. I don't know nothing about that. Just stay the fuck away from me. Who knows? And damn right I'm in paradise. I'm gonna stay that way too. But I remember when I first moved in here, I went for a walk by myself. And what was I thinking? I was scared. And I normally don't get scared. I went and grabbed one of these sticks that was in the wood. I grabbed the stick and said, I'm gonna fucking beat somebody if they come after me. But I felt very weird and I never went back there ever again. I was just curious. It's like, wait, let me see my surroundings. I got near like the cave area and I got like pretty high. And then I went, I'd say about maybe 6 years ago, we smelt a lot of smoke coming from the woods. And so me and my neighbor, he does like Boy Scouts. Like he trains like the Boy Scouts in the trees and stuff, and he knows the whole area. So I said, do you smell all that smoke, man? I hope like this shit ain't gonna burn down. He goes, yeah, I've been smelling it for a while. And I was like, yeah, I think we should go check. And let's take like some water or something, or maybe we can just like, throw sand or soil or something. He goes, okay, let's go check. So sure as shit, we got we walked for like maybe 25 minutes. And I was like, how the fuck is this guy gonna know when to go back? And he knew how to get there and back. He knew everything. He's been living here for like 30 some years. So I trusted him. I was like, yeah, we're not gonna be lost. So anyway, he took me up and we saw like it was still smoking. Somebody had made like a fire up there and like had a campfire or something. And then it was still lit and it was burning. And if we didn't get up there, it probably could have burned the whole fucking place down. So we ended up putting like sand and shit all over it and breaking it all up and stuff. So and then we walked all the way back and I was tired of shit. But yeah, that's why I didn't go in there by myself. Hell no. Somebody jump out them trees and beat the fuck out of me and leave me there. I don't know who the fuck's living in them trees. Who knows? 3 years ago, I got the my friend's excavator. Well, he went there and he chopped all them trees up about 30 feet back. I said, yeah, chop this shit all the way back. I got permission from the owner. I told the owner, look, I gotta chop this shit back because this shit's fucking up my house. He's like, yeah, go ahead, chop it, I don't care. Half of it's like growing back, but not that tall. It's like, regular height. And every now and then I chop some more of it when I get a chance and when I feel like it. Yeah, that's why I chopped it back because I don't want nobody coming through those trees. I want to see them before they even get close. I was always like skeptical of those trees, like how close they came, and people could be watching us and shit. Now I feel better because it's chopped back so far that you wouldn't be able to come and see us unless you was a fucking weirdo or something with binoculars or something. But it's a lot better now. Yeah, I stay out of the woods and out of the water. I ain't going nowhere where wild animals are. Hell no. Yeah, I got my guard dog. She's good to go. I felt bad for it today because I spent some time with her this morning when I was working, and then I've been on the go like since 1:30 till like 8 o'clock. I've been on the go, man. I haven't even been home. I've been like driving, going places, doing shit, getting stuff, doing this, doing that. She's been home outside for a long time, and now she's like laying down, sprawled out over here, and she's like, I know she's gonna sleep right through the night, no problem. I know she's tired, and now that the AC is on, she's gonna sleep real good. She was pissing me off today because she was constantly going through the cameras and setting the cameras off. Camera was going off constantly because she was like going up and down, up and down. Somebody must like around 5 o'clock, 5:30. People drive up here because they're coming home. So every time she hears a bike or a car, she starts barking, and then she'll go from my gate all the way over to the other gate, back and forth, rah 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 rah. Rah. And I go on the camera and I shout on the camera, "Hey, shut your mouth! Go lay down!" And she'll look, what? That's Mark. Where the hell is he? And then she goes crazy again. So it's fucking weird. Yeah, I know, right? She's like, thank God he's home. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I always have that feeling sometimes. I always get that feeling that I'm being watched sometimes, especially when I first moved in. Now it's fine because I chopped up all the trees and shit. But yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. It's already midnight. I gotta wake up. That's before 7. I gotta take my nephew to school at 7:30 tomorrow. So I'm gonna go see if I can get my 6.5 hours sleep. I need to get my ass to bed. I got a long day tomorrow. Got a lot of shit to do still. But I'll be here tomorrow night, hopefully. I'll be here. I didn't come last night. I was tired as shit. My back's been killing me too. It's so annoying. But yeah. All right, Maria and Jocelyn. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Have a good night. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Love you guys. Take care. Yeah, I need